We have a European quarter-final on our hands and a double header today. It's Real Sociedad, home and away. Let's do this. So then guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Revival, episode 112 of our Road to Glory series here with Kaiserslautern. Just in that intro, a European quarter final. Real Sociedad, one of the toughest teams left in this competition in the Europa League. And we've got them over two legs. We're playing both of them today. We're not going to be playing any other league games unless, of course, we absolutely batter Sociedad in the first leg. But that is who we're taking on today. Of course, guys, if you missed last episode where we took on Lille and also Borussia Dortmund in what was a massive clash, second versus third, the link is right above me. Go back and see exactly how those games took place. Of course, we're in the quarterfinal today, so you'll get a good idea of what happened. But I would advise going back and watching that episode. Of course, as well, guys, if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now, I'm going to get straight into this video today. Double header coming up. We played a few games since last time out. If you haven't seen the episode last time, go and watch it because I will spoil those results right now for you. If we go into the schedule, we have played 4 games since last video and we have won all 4 of them. Of course, you can see the Lille first leg match where we smashed them 6-1 and the Dortmund 1-0 win as well. We followed that up with a very late 2-1 win over Lille in the second leg. I played quite a heavily rotated side for the second leg, with us already being through. We then had 3 Bundesliga games, Bremen, Augsburg and Darmstadt. Bremen was a tough game initially, but we managed to get the job done and win that one 3-1. Goals from Fermek, Cosme and Gokam Erdal. We then took on Augsburg at home and we smashed them 5-1. It should really have been 5-0 because in the own goal late on in the game. Really top performance from the lads in this. A brace from Bruno Fernandes. And then we smashed Darmstadt 4-0. Another brace from Bruno and also a brace from Chumpitas. It means as a result in the Bundesliga, we've actually gained some points on Bayern Munich. We've already qualified for the Champions League. There's 6 games remaining. And we are very close indeed. We will be playing Bayern Munich in next episode. It's getting very tasty indeed. It most definitely is. Our main focus, though, is on the Europa League, where we have Sociedad. We've also had our German Cup draw. We've been drawn against Hertha Berlin. That will probably also be in next episode. But we're going to play both the first and second legs today. As I've already said, unless we smash them in the first leg, in which case we'll probably play Freiburg, which is our Bundesliga match after the Sociedad game. If not, we'll be skipping that and go straight to the second game with Sociedad. Let's get into this first one, though. This is how we're lining up for the first leg. We're at home for it at the Fritz-Walter Stadion. It's Stefan Schultz in net, Liuzzo, Upamecano and Eriksen at the back. Goretzka as the DLP. Veerman, Fermek, Fernandes and Lewis are in the midfield. And then we have Sousa and Chumpitas starting up front. It's a very strong team. There's a few rotation players in there, but overall a very decent side. Let's get into this game, though. Let's see how we do get on. I want us to win this game. I want a clean sheet. It's going to be tough to happen. It most definitely is. Sociedad have one of the best players in the world. I will show you him in a second. Their striker and also their left winger, I believe, are absolutely class. They most definitely are. So you can see our recent form. 5 wins from 5. Happy days. Very good indeed. We're on our longest winning streak or unbeaten streak ever at the moment. It's really good stuff. Alberto and Goddard are the 2 players. If I show you Alberto, this is their striker. He's very good. He has a release clause of 142 mil. I have already inquired and they basically want that up front. He is doing very well indeed. And then I'll show you Goddard in a second. But yeah, it's going to be a tough tie, this. It really is. They won their last tie, something like 8-2 on aggregate. They like to score a lot of goals to Sociedad. We already have a highlight inside the very first minute. Okay, Merino here on the ball for Sociedad. Can we get this ball in counter-attack, or are Sociedad going to be creating an opportunity for themselves? Merino here. Liuzzo gets there first. Come on, Veerman. He's started to grow into his role a little bit more, has Martin Veerman, the very expensive player, our record signing, I believe. Fermek now. Matija Fermek straight at Livakovic, the Croatian goalkeeper. Not bad at all, but sadly doesn't go into the back of net. We have a corner. Are we going to see anything from this corner? No, we're not. Livakovic very easily claims that ball in the air. Goddard here, you can see him 4.5 star ability. He's very good. He's very, very quick indeed. As an out-and-out winger on that left side, he's very dangerous. He's a Lyon player. For some reason, they've loaned him to Sociedad, but that is who we've got to watch out for, is those two boys. Oyazaba as well in the middle is also a very good player, so it's going to be a tough match. This is definitely the case. So come on, lads, let's get this ball. Let's counter-attack. Can we do it? No, we cannot. Ferran Torres, I think that is. Zubamendi, Merino, it's a mistake. Fermek does really well. Come on, a chance to break here. Chumbitaz, surely a chance to go 1-0 up. Fernando Chumbitaz, he doesn't miss those. His 35th goal of the season. We take a 1-0 lead in this quarter-final first leg. Very good stuff. We have never ever got past a European quarter-final in this save. We've reached the quarter-final Champions League 2 years in a row, and I think before that we also reached the Europa League quarter-final too. We've always got knocked out at that stage. Of course, we got knocked out in the group stage this year in the Champions League, which wasn't ideal, but we want to see if we can go all the way in the Europa League, and this is a perfect start for this match indeed. 20 minutes played, and we are leading this game. Since that Chumbitaz goal, very little else to see. This is actually the very next highlight that has just begun as I started talking then. Liuzio is on the ball. Are we going to see another opportunity for ourselves, or is it going to be a chance for Sociedad to get themselves back into this game? We're keeping the ball quite nicely at the moment. Liuzio, a little bit rushed, but Veerman does well to get it back. Veerman, he is a left footer. Oh, he caught it well, but slightly just too much height on the ball. I think it was high and wide, to be fair. Are we going to go in half-time with a 1-0 lead, or will there be any late drama before the whistle? No, there will not. We go in at half-time with a clean sheet and a lead. Very good stuff. I'm going to say, don't get complacent. They all pretty much agree, other than Fermek. He's the only one that didn't react, so you weren't that bad. Not too bad whatsoever. Are we going to make any changes? I think I'm going to sub off Jamal Lewis, having a pretty poor game. We're going to get Salas onto the pitch in his place. Straight swap, nothing too drastic. We have a highlight inside the first 40 seconds. Not ideal. Worth noting as well, by the way, guys, I've already begun making some transfer moves. I've already put a bid and offered a contract to a new left winger, the guy who I actually wanted to sign in the January and was way too expensive. I managed to get a deal agreed for him for £50 million. I won't show him to you until our next transfer roundup type stuff, but it's looking likely we're going to have a new left mid coming in. I've also signed a young central defender from Norway. Hang on, Bruno Fernandes, surely. We go 2-0 up. Fernandes gets his 11th goal of the season. The man is in his mid-30s and he's still banging in goals and breaking assist records for fun. He is so good. I love Bruno. As a Man U fan, I adore Bruno Fernandes. And my goodness me, is he having a fantastic year. Man U's got to be thinking, what have we done? Letting him go on a free transfer. Oh, happy days. We've also, of course, I've just realised, well, we're talking about free transfers. We've got Mason Mount joining us next season as well. He's like 29 in his prime of his career. So we are going to be very much loving life next season. Salas here, Chumbitaz, it's blocked. Souza, Upamecano, there's a lot of space on the right. We can get out to Veerman. I don't know why we haven't. Oh no, Veerman's there. It's Bruno Fernandes. I have no idea why he's over there, but we've lost the ball in the end. The highlight's probably going to fizzle out, I would imagine. Salas, we're going to see any other action from this highlight. Souza, Veerman, we might do, you know. Chumbitaz, it's 3-0. We have taken a 3-goal lead. Chumbitaz with a brace in this game. I'm going to make another substitution. I'm going to get Veerman off, although he's just got the assist. He is booked. I'm going to get Amiri on in his place. He can play as a winger on that side. My goodness me, I did not expect this game to be quite so much of a walkover. I mean, you look at the stats, it's been pretty even. We've taken our chances. Sociedad have not. Very, very good stuff indeed. Amiri with a corner. It has been cleared. Are we going to see a chance to make it 4-0 in this game, or are Sociedad going to look to get back into it? Of course, if they do score... Hang on, what on earth was the goalkeeper doing there? We've gone 4-0 up. Wow. Okay, did not think this was going to happen. Of course, as I was going to say, if Sociedad do score, they do get an away goal. It gives them more of a chance in that second leg. But it's 4-0 now. My goodness me. Of course, we beat Lille in the last episode 6-1. Are we going to better that? Are we going to win this one 6-0 or something? I don't understand how we're doing this. Or as I'm saying this, Sociedad are going down this right flank. Ferran Torres now. Salas has got it back. A chance to counter-attack, maybe. We don't win the header and Sociedad have the ball back at their feet. It's a mistake though. Souza's going to get there. He has done. Come on, Samuel Souza. Just scored. Going to be on a high. Inside the Chumbitaz. Come on, Fermek. Souza. Oh, he's hit the post. That would have been 5-0. What a counter-attack that was. We were so unlucky. My goodness me. Go and praise the boys. Wonderful stuff. Balanzia here for Sociedad. and Carlos Alberto. I think that's their first highlight we've seen from them all game. It goes over the bar, never really was threatening the keeper. My goodness me. We'll make our final substitution of this game. I think I'm going to sub off Goretzka and we'll get on Kimmich. Straight swap, nothing too drastic whatsoever. My goodness me, I am astounded with how last episode and this episode have unfolded in the Europa League. I thought both Lille and Sociedad would be far tougher tests. It has proven not to be the case, and we are going to be winning this game 4-0 in the first leg. No away goals for Sociedad, that is what I wanted, and we've scored 4. Happy days. Outstretched arms, well done lads, they all look over the moon, why would they not? And that right there is a phenomenal first leg result. I have got Freiburg to play next, so I will play that game off screen. We'll come back for the second leg, although it's looking likely it's going to be dead and buried. We'll still come back for it, we'll play it on screen. So I will see you for the second leg match, guys, very shortly. So I thought we'd just come back very quickly so I can update you on what the Freiburg score was. Kind of wish I'd shown you this game. We won it 6-0. And Chimpetaz got himself 5 goals. He very nearly scored a double hat-trick. He had one that hit the post and would have been his 6th goal. Sadly, he didn't quite get it. But my oh my, have we just battered the hell out of Freiburg. I'll see you at the Sociedad game up next. Here we are then, our second game of the episode. It is of course the second leg. I'm playing a very rotated side because in fact we're going in with a 4-goal lead and no away goals conceded. This is how we're lining up. Schultz starting in net. Of course, he is Aral, Eriksson and Laporta at the back. I'm giving Leo a rest, and also because he's 1 yellow card away from getting suspended, so we don't want him suspended for the semi-final. It's then Kimmich at DLP. It's then a very changed up midfield. Amiri on the right, Goretzka and Cosme in the middle, Lewis on the left. I've decided to give all the midfielders a rest today. It's then Xerxes and Chimpetaz starting up front. Souza got a very slight knock in the Freiburg game. Should be fine, but I thought we'd rest him anyway just to be on the safe side. And I need to start Chimpetaz because he's scored 30 goals in his last 19 games. I can't afford to drop the man. He's an absolute machine. So that's how we're lining up. Let's do this. Let's get another win under our belt. If we do win today, it breaks our winning run record. That is hard to say all in a row. But indeed, if we do get a result, we'll be breaking that today. So fingers crossed we can do it. Here we go then. We just need to not lose. We don't say just don't get complacent. They're all looking up for it and everything along those lines. Say to players, I have faith in them. Should be okay. We can of course see the, what is that formation that Sociedad are playing today? That was not what they played in the first leg. They've completely changed it up, gone to a narrow 4-3-3. They obviously know they need to score goals, so let's see how this unfolds. This could be either really smart by Sociedad or very, very bad because they can have a lot of gaps at the back. Sociedad put an early corner in. We have a chance to break, which is how we score our goals. They haven't learnt from the first game, it would seem. Chimpetaz, is he going to go all the way? He is. He absolutely shanks it. What was he doing? I have no idea, but a good early sign. We have another Sociedad corner as well. It's swung in again, and this time a Sociedad player connects with it and they clip the bar. Very, very close to an early goal for Sociedad. It hasn't happened. Another highlight though, Llorente here to Carlos Alberto, back to Llorente. And he tries to cross it in. It's not got to their player, but they have the ball again. We head it clear. Are we going to get a chance to counter-attack? We may do. No, we don't. We have not got that second ball there. Kone now. We've missed the header. Ferran Torres. Wow, we are very lucky. Okay, that was very lucky for Marcus Eriksson. Not good defending from him. He's supposed to be very good in the air. That would prove otherwise because he missed a very easy header. But even so, 20-odd minutes in, we haven't conceded. We have a corner as well. Miri with it. He swings it in. Gökmen Aral. Unlucky from the Turkish international. Not a bad chance, though. It's a pretty even game when you look at the stats. So far, so good. Another highlight now. Been a few minutes since that initial corner we just witnessed with Aral heading over, and Sociedad are on the ball once again. They are definitely looking more up for this second leg. I don't know why they were so poor in the first. Of course, we are playing a very heavily rotated side, so it's not really a surprise. We head the cross away initially. It's crossed back in. Alberto. It goes in off our own play. I don't think it was even going in. Aral ends up getting the own goal. Unfortunate for him, and we don't need to see it again. A little bit unlucky, really. Just pinged off his leg and flew in the back of the net. We have a free kick now. Cosme swings it in. Aral, he so nearly makes up for it straight away. Heads it just wide of the post. He should really have put it in the back of the net. He had a free run on the play and everything. But sadly, we don't get the goal. A highlight just before half-time. Will it be a chance for us to get back into it? Or will it be Sociedad getting a second maybe literally on the precipice of half-time. We win the ball back. Xerxes on it now. Come on, Joshua. He tries to get it to Chimptaz. It wasn't a bad effort, to be honest. He doesn't get there in the end, though. But Arau has it now. Come on, Amiri, who's captain today. Come on, Amiri. What are you going to do with it, mate? Goes to Goretzka. Come on, Leon. Inside he does. He goes to Kimmich. Now to Cosme. To Xerxes. It's blocked. Back to Cosme. Oh, that was unlucky. It was a good bit of build-up. Unfortunately, we don't get the shot off in the end, but not bad. We go in with losing 1-0. It's very even. Very unlucky, really, to be losing. I'm going to sound far from pleased, but I think actually it's not too bad. I am going to make a change up front. I'm going to get Xerxes off for Sousa. I don't like not having Sousa on the pitch. Sousa and Chimptaz just work so well together. It just makes sense to have them both on the pitch. So we'll make the change and we'll see what unfolds in this second half. So far, this second half has been very quiet indeed. As I'm saying this, though, there is a possible Sociedad counter-attack. We've got to be careful. We don't want them getting back in this game. I'm almost tempted to go 5 at the back. Very good save from Stefan Schultz. In fact, I think we will do it. We've already, of course, got Jamal Lewis on the pitch. So I'm going to pull Lewis back and I'm going to pull Amiri back. And we're going to take Amiri off for Nico Williams. We'll put them both to wing-backs on support. I think, to be honest, considering the fact that we're already winning this tie, it makes sense. We'll look to just kind of hold the tie out now. If we score and get back into it, happy days. But if we don't, doesn't really matter. Jamal Lewis with a throw-in. Chimptaz wins it. Back to Jamal Lewis. Now Cosme goes back into Chimptaz. Oh, he's so unlucky. Sousa, he hits the post. It was a very good stop. Actually, I think it was deflected, actually. Livakovic with the save. Had to make that, otherwise Sociedad were out of this tie. We get the away goal. This game is dead and buried at that point because they then need 5-6 goals or something at that point. It becomes very, very difficult indeed. We're going to make another substitution. We've got one more available to us. I'm going to get Bruno Fernandes on for Leon Goretzka. We'll swap Fernandes and Cosme over. And then we'll see if we can maybe get that equaliser and at least not lose today's game. If it does happen, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to say demand more to the lads. There's a highlight now. 81 minutes played. Will Sociedad get that second goal? Sigurdsson here. Okay, so Sociedad are back in this tie. We're going to go to balance. We've got a little bit of time wasting. Be more disciplined. We have to just be a little bit careful because they get another goal. They're one away from taking this to extra time. So let's not do that, please, lads. Let's not mess this up. Okay, into the final few minutes we go. There's a highlight with the last minute of play. Okay, there's been 4 minutes added on. Come on, if we can score. Oh, what a ball. Chimptaz, surely. What a bloody save from Livakovic. Flipping heck. The Croatian keeper is keeping them in this game. Very much so. We could have had 2 goals already. Bruno Fernandes with a corner. He's wasting time as we've asked him to do. He swings it in. It's headed clear. Probably going to be the end of the highlight. I'm going to put us down to cautious actually as well. Just to definitely make sure we don't want to risk us throwing this away. Fernandes, not getting to it. That was a back heel from that player. Interesting clearance. Another highlight. We're into the first minute stoppage time. Please, boys, do not F this up. Danneman here. Okay, straight into Schultz's arms. We are fine there. We're going to take pass into space off. We're also going to lower the tempo right now. Final few minutes. There's a highlight in the last 30 seconds. I think even should Sociedad score, there is surely not enough time. Cosme here to Kimmich. Come on, mate. Let's just go and get that goal. Let's kill this game off, please. I just want to make sure there's definitely no hope for Sociedad. Bruno Fernandes to Kimmich again. I mean, surely this is game over right now. Bruno to Sousa. Lovely play. Nico Williams. How have we not scored in this game? It doesn't matter. It's full time. That is what matters. We go through to the semi-final. Our first ever European semi-final in this save. We have done it. It was a very tight game, all things considered, but we've got the job done. We've drawn Arsenal in the semi-final. That is not going to be easy whatsoever. Let's go to our schedule. We'll find out what we're going to back for next episode. It will, without a doubt, be the very next games coming up along in this series. It is Bayern Munich away at the Allianz and Hertha Berlin in the German Cup semi-final. 2 ridiculously tough games, but 2 vital games for this season. But they'll be coming in next episode. Overall, though, guys, that brings this video today to a close. That first leg did the job for us this time. We did eventually lose in that second leg at Anoeta against Sociedad, but we absolutely destroyed Sociedad in that first leg. Didn't matter. We go through, and also that 6-0 drubbing of Freiburg. My, oh my, what a result. 5 goals from Chimpataz's ridiculous stuff. Of course, guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have done, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. We're getting to the proper business end of this season now. It's all coming to a climax, that is for sure. Of course, as well, guys, if you do want to see more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.